Welcome to NCIX Tech Tips. Due to the weight of modern graphics cards, NCIX has recently begun shipping systems without the graphics cards installed whenever we deem it prudent to do so. The reason for that, and I'm going to weigh a couple graphics cards here for you, is that older graphics cards weigh as little as 217 grams, so this is more like, what you might buy 8 years ago or so, whereas a modern mid-range to performance graphics card, what I would consider a gaming graphics card, this is a Radeon 6870, these can weigh up to 2 pounds, with extreme examples like a 6990 coming in at 1.15 kilograms, so that is over 2.5 pounds. So we're going to show you guys how to install the graphics card in your new NCIX PC system once it arrives. Step 1 is to gather the necessary materials. You will need your PC, which ships in one of the boxes you received. You will need your graphics card, which will be in its original manufacturer box in the other box that you received. You will also need a screwdriver, and you will need a low static workstation. So I recommend a room that does not have carpeted floors, and I recommend not working on a plastic tabletop. Step 2 is to remove the side panel of your computer case. So in this case, I remove the 2 thumb screws, slide the metal back, and put that somewhere safe. Step 3 is to carefully remove the anti-static pink packing foam that is inside your NCIX system. This is in there to protect the other components during shipping. Step 4 is to locate the PCI Express graphics card slot that your graphics card will be installed into. This will usually be very easy because what our technicians do is they actually remove the PCI slot covers where the graphics card will go. Step 5 is going to be to remove the thumb screws or other screws that have been inserted halfway so that you can easily take them out. Take your graphics card, position it over the slot, and press down firmly directly above the PCI Express graphics card slot until you hear a click and you see the lock retention mechanism move into place. For step 6, all we have to do is take the thumb screws or other screws that we took out and reinstall the graphics card, making sure not to cross-thread the screws, firmly in the slot. You want to give it a bit of a lift while you're putting in the screws, just to make sure that they are positioned correctly and the card is in straight. Step 7 is going to be to plug in the power cables that go with your graphics card. So you can see this one uses 2 8-pins, whereas the one we're installing in this system uses 2 6-pins. What our technicians do is they will conveniently tuck away 2 of the appropriate kind of power cable for you somewhere nearby to where the graphics card will be. So we go ahead and we find 2 6-pin cables, and then all you do is position them like this, with the little retention clip facing down towards the bottom of the case. Plug those in and then give them a little tug to make sure that they are in securely. Now for the final step, just it's double check time, and then we're going to put the side panel back on. So we're going to check our power cables, check the PCI Express lock, check the screws, everything is in securely. So we go ahead and put our side panel back on, cover up the PC, and then it is time for some gaming fun with your new NCIX PC. Don't forget to subscribe to NCIX Tech Tips for more tutorials and reviews from your favorite online retailer, NCIX.com.